Welcome everyone, today we are taking a look at the Musat Dick 2000 Super Fine Cut Honing Steel. This is a very gentle steel. When you run your knife edge across it, it's not going to remove a lot of metal. It's not going to place a lot of pressure on the knife edge. So a steel like this is ideal for cases where you're honing your knife regularly, after every use, and sometimes even while you're using the knife. Of course, it doesn't work very well on knives that are already dull. Which brings us to the second use. If your knife is dull, the steel won't sharpen it, but it's a great follow-up after you use a ceramic rod or a diamond steel to bring that edge back. In this video, we're going to cover 3 parts. First, we're going to go over specifications. Second, we're going to do a quick demo. And third, we're going to talk about functionality. So let's start with our measurements. The overall length of the steel comes in at 16 3/4 of an inch, not including the loop at the end. The overall length of the honing surface comes in at 10 7/8 of an inch. The handle length comes in at 4 3/4 of an inch. This honing steel is made in Germany. It's got a loop here that you can use to hang it, a plastic handle that's quite comfortable, and the surface, the honing section, is coated. It has a Rockwell hardness of 66. Now for our demo, to use this honing steel, it's pretty straightforward. You take your knife and at a 15-degree angle, swipe it across, as if you're trying to save a slice of metal from the steel. And then repeat on the other side. And don't press down as you do this. Just let the weight of the knife do the work. And after a few swipes, you should be done. What I like to do is I take the knife edge and kind of reflect the light to look for little nicks or kinks in the blade. And from what I can tell, it's pretty straight, so I think we're in good shape. And wiping the surface of the steel, I can see there's almost no metal residue coming off of it. The steel does not remove much from the edge. Moving on to functionality. So first of all, length. This honing steel, its surface measures in at just under 11 inches, which means it's best suited for knives that have 9-inch blades or smaller. The knife I was using for the demo was 10 inches, and you could get away with a slightly longer blade like that one, as long as you're careful. Second, in terms of its texture, this honing steel sits right in between the Musat Dick Sapphire Cut and the Musat Dick Micro Steel. So it's somewhere right in the middle. And the texture on this is very similar to the Musat Dick multi-cut. In a fine cut steel like this, it's really perfect for maintaining the knife edge as long as you use it every single time you work with your knife. If you wait until your knife is dull, this steel isn't going to work and you'll have to go to something a lot coarser. Next up, the handle. This is a really comfortable handle. I like it. I like how they designed it. Notice how it tapers down at the bottom and how it tapers down at the top. That helps you get a much sturdier grip on it. You don't have to hold it very hard, but it helps stay in place. Even if the handle is wet, it doesn't slip around. It keeps the steel nice and sturdy. From a fin finish perspective, there's no dents, no scratches. The quality control is absolutely excellent. Whenever I get new steel, I always check the surface because dents or scratches on this honing surface could actually chip your blade. But this one is absolutely perfect. And because it's so important to keep the surface flat, one recommendation I have is get some kind of sheath for it. You can rig something up from cardboard, something that you can put this thing in that will protect it so it doesn't get dinged or scratched as you're carrying it or working with it. To sum things up, excellent honing steel has done a great job at keeping my knives sharp, and just like other Musat Dick steels, this is just a pleasure to work with. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know below, and I'll get them answered for you. If you'd like to see more of my videos as they come out, please hit the subscribe button. And lots of thanks to the folks at Tiger Chef for sending me this steel to try out.